was a dark and cold evening. A man, whose identity forever remains unknown, walked down the streets of London. With only his knife, the cold-blooded killer were again to kill a victim. The serial killer's name was Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper is the best-known name given to an unidentified serial killer who was active in the largely impoverished areas in and around the Whitechapel district of London in 1888. Attacks ascribed to the Ripper typically involve female prostitutes from the slums whose throats were cut prior to abdominal mutilations. The removal of internal organs from at least 3 of the victims led to proposals that their killer possessed anatomical or surgical knowledge. Rumors that the murders were connected intensified in September and October 1888, and letters from a writer or writers purporting to be the murderer were received by media outlets in Scotland Yard. The From Hell letter received by George Lusk of the Whitechapel Vigilance Committee included half of a preserved human kidney, supposedly from one of the victims. Mainly because of the extraordinarily brutal character of murders, and because of media treatment of the events, the public came increasingly to believe in a single serial killer known as Jack the Ripper.
On the 28th September 1888, Jack the Ripper wrote a letter which was forwarded to Scotland Yard. But a letter was not the only thing in the envelope. There were also attached an ear from one of his earlier victims. In the letter, Jack the Ripper wrote that he was going to continue with the murders of innocent women until he gets caught. This letter was not the first letter he had sent to Scotland Yard, but it was the first letter that he had signed Jack the Ripper. So you can say that this letter was the beginning of the long, mysterious history of Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper never got caught. Even though there are over 100 theories about who the serial killer was, Jack the Ripper's identity will forever be unknown. His killing spree was spread over 3 years, and the number of kills is unknown. Who was this cold-hearted killer, and will the legendary mystery ever be solved?
I can hear your heartbeat, you're scared, yeah, I can hear your heartbeat, you're scared, I can hear your heartbeat, you're scared, yeah, I can hear your heartbeat, you're scared.